Imagine this, you're working at your very own restaurant, just minding your own business, and the next thing you know, your pants are quite literally on fire. And no, I'm not a liar.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
It's pants on fire, Patrick.
Well, you would know, liar.
Welcome to Forensics Fix. Today on Forensics Fix, I will be discussing this case along with another involving America's favorite fruit, which is neither a strawberry nor a berry. So this is the setup. The plaintiff, who was the owner of the restaurant, was standing just a bit too close for comfort next to a space heater, and needless to say, things heat up and this woman ends up setting part of her restaurant on fire and suffering from excessive burns. She blamed this incident on the heater malfunctioning and says she followed all safety guidelines while using it. Combustion expert 0048784 was called in to prove whether or not the fire was the heater company's fault. He specializes in combustion and fire dynamics. He'd be fun to talk to at parties. In order to get to the bottom of this case, the expert tested the temperature needed to ignite the type of fabric that the plaintiff was wearing. This guy also, and I quote, had training and have extensive knowledge in the areas of warning labels and instructions. Sounds like the kind of guy who'd read a spork's instruction manual before using it. So our combustion expert ended up determining that there were numerous deficiencies in the heater company's manual. As it turns out, he wasn't able to help with this case as he couldn't find any warnings attached to the manual. Sounds pretty sketchy to me. This next case involves the plaintiff, an ice cream manufacturer who just wanted to store some frozen strawberries in an off-site warehouse. The warehouse workers threw out the strawberries because it was past the expiration date printed on the label. No big deal, right? Well, the plaintiff said that the strawberries were still good because they were frozen and accused the warehouse of wrongfully disposing of their fruits. This time, expert 002836 was called in, who specializes in food storage. How riveting. The expert analyzed the specific dates on the strawberries, how long it took the fruits to go from harvesting to freezing, and what temperature the warehouse freezers were kept at in order to determine the outcome of this case. Ultimately, he determined that the warehouse was wrong in disposing of these delectable delicacies and demanded that the company receive a refund. Someone definitely got fired over this one. And now, before we move on to the final verdict, a word from our sponsor, Mrs. Sarah Palin. Hello, my fellow American citizens. How y'all doing today? I'm here to to show you the natural beauties of everyone's favorite state, which is basically an extension of Canada, Alaska. You see, I'm a purebred Alaskan gal with a love for nature's little critters. Heck, last night we ate the bear that I shot for supper. You should vote for me because you should visit us up north in Alaska because we have so much to offer you. Come see a hockey game. You know what they say, the difference between a hockey mom and a pitbull is? Lipstick. Heck, I can even see Russia from my house. Folks, this government isn't too big to fail. It's too big to succeed. Join me up in Alaska. So now comes the part of the show where I give my input on these forensic experts' careers. I don't know about you, but being a combustion expert sounds pretty cool to me. A very explosive career path to take. Although I wouldn't want to be stuck analyzing cases of space heater illiteracy. And as for the food storage option, I don't think anyone wants to be stuck doing that if you ask me. Don't think it would be a very fruitful experience.